Hey guys, it's Manga and we have Boruto, manga chapter 15 right now. And you know what, I'm not even going to lie about it, I was spoiled for this chapter, but not by much, just a little bit. But I am not going to spoil you. When I get to the parts where I was spoiled for, I will say, you know what, I was spoiled for this part. I'll put it out there. So, we have a cover spread with Lord Sasuke on the front. And it looks like we have, what, 43 pages of manga this week. It says new development, crashing with a color spread and 43 pages. Whoopee! And let's see what happens next. There doesn't seem to be anything else happening. So Sasuke is looking pretty cool. Adult Sasuke, guys. For those of you guys who are new, what you do is you read along on your device. I read with you and I explain what's happening. The thing is though, in Boruto, it's not a lot of dialogue that we see very often. So, you know, there are a lot of things that we might just skip over and say like whoosh, like we're reading comics, because that happens a lot in Boruto manga when they're fighting. But we'll see what happens in this chapter. This is like my second manga review. On the next spread, I see a full cover spread of Mitsuki's Sage Mode, and he still looks like he was what, 8 years old? I'm joking. Look like he's 10 still. Still looks like a kid, so he isn't adult Mitsuki by any means necessary. The snakes look pretty cool on his arm and on his leg. Let's see, hopefully Sarada with no, Naruto is next. So we see Naruto and Boruto in the next color spread. And I'm enjoying these color spreads actually. Last week I saw a color spread, no, the last chapter I saw a color spread that was pretty hilarious. I think it was of Sakura. That drawing was god awful. But you know what, let's get going. So it's the aftermath of that fight that Boruto won. And this guy is crashed into the wall. It's Boruto and Tento. It looks like he's, yeah, it looks like the guy is out really. So Boruto says, nice going, Tento. Tento says, I never thought you'd use me as part of your plan. I was pretty scared there, but I'm glad everything went well. Yeah, because you know, the last chapter was called Teamwork, I think it was. And Tento was the reason why Boruto was able to win that fight. Boruto says, it would have been just enough to divert his attention by throwing that shuriken, but to think you'd actually hit him with it, that really sent him off. Yeah, pretty much. And he's rustling and he's getting back up. Oh yeah. He's not down and out for the count. Clatter, rustle, clatter, clatter. Oh yeah, he's getting up alright, guys. So he's getting up out of the rubble and everyone's looking stunned. Tento is like, what? Boruto? And Boruto is like, damn it. He's still not. I think something's about to happen. So he's getting up and he looks pretty okay. Okay, he's a little bit shaken up, but it's not something that he'll be like, oh, I can't survive. Nah, it's nothing like that. So he's getting up. I'm telling you guys, this guy looks like a bear. I'm telling you, he looks like, he's like a pedophile Santa Claus. It's not that the type of guy you want around your kids. I get that impression from the last chapter. For a damn getting, you sure know some pretty outrageous jutsu. I'll devour that pride of yours along with you. You see, he wants to hit kids. What the fuck does that? Now be a good boy and go to sleep, and I'll make sure you don't suffer anymore. Get back, Tento. I'm telling you guys, this guy is really creepy. You have no idea. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's not sure if he's laughing or not anymore. With that amount of damage on him, and that's Boruto speaking, he has a Rasengan in his hand. It's a really small, cute Rasengan. It's like an egg. And Boruto says with that amount of damage on him, he won't be able to defend himself with that wind barrier anymore. And this guy says, you little... He stops because something happens. Boruto's Rasengan is gone and there's a diamond in his hand. I was spoiled for this, guys. I was spoiled for this. And Boruto falls on the ground. This guy's looking down on him like he's fresh meat. Pervert. And Boruto's arm is hurting. So the arm with the diamond in the right hand, it seems, from my angle, is hurting. And he looks in his hand, he is startled, and he sees, oh, Sage Mode. Alright, I was spoiled for this too, but I'm still excited to see it happen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So Boruto's Sage Mode is there. Alright. So I was spoiled for this, guys. I will not shit you. I will spoil for this, but I am pretty damn excited to see it. So let's get going. Let's get going. And he says, this is... You don't know what this is. Come on. Throb? Why is he throbbing his arms in a position like this? What's this guy doing? Boruto! Ew, what's wrong, Boruto? The heck is going on? I don't have any strength. So he's sapping his strength, apparently. Hang in there. That seal. So Fatman Eustace knows what the seal is. It can't be you. You're with that organization? Organization? That's what Boruto is saying. Wait, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hang on, do you know what this seal is? And he does. That attitude, it appears you don't have anything to do with them after all. You scared me for a second there. Well then, I guess I won't need to hold back. Now be a good boy and sit still. Or shit still. Tento, run! Hurry! Noe! Get up! Boruto! Tento is freaking out. Tento says, Noe! Get up! Boruto! Now accept your fate. And he has fangs all raging. He is about to tear this guy apart. Sweep! And he is by, that looks like Mitsuki's arm. Is it? Perhaps. It looks like Mitsuki's arms. Snake Jutsu. Yeah, it is Mitsuki's arms. So here's Mitsuki. Ah, Mitsuki, I love Mitsuki. You're the one who should accept your fate, Mujina boss, or Fat Man Eustace. I like to call him Fat Man Eustace or Perverted Santa Claus. But his name is Mujina boss, apparently. But I don't care. He is Fat Man Eustace. What? Who the hell are you? And he looks stunned because he knows who Mitsuki is, doesn't he? Oh, Starlight gives him a kick to the neck. Shanaro! And that's one of Sakura's moves. So his neck is probably broken by now. Gah! He falls. Zoom. Zoom. Clack. You guys! And that's Boruto. He's actually old in Tento. Well, Tento is old in Boruto. And Boruto's like, you guys! And Sarada says, gee, what is Sarada wearing? Look at this girl. Like, shit. Like, I used to remember the days when manga was for the kids, but damn. What is Sarada wearing? Like, Sasuke needs to talk to her. Jeez. We barely made it in time. Why is she wearing heels? Isn't she a fucking ninja? What's going on here? She's a ninja and she's wearing heels. Whatever. Just whatever. So let's get going. Sarada, Mitsuki, how do you know where I was? Boruto is crying like a little baby. What happened to your B-rank commission? And this is the mission. I actually said that in my last live reaction, but I think I took down that video. I met up with Mitsuki, and we were headed to where Konohamaru Sensei was waiting, but I just couldn't stop worrying about you. Oh, she loves him. But to think that you'd gotten into a situation like this. Boruto's ninja teammates, you're so cool, Sugai. And that's Tento talking. His eyes are all bright up and everything like that. And there's a snake coming out of Mitsuki, and Tento is actually afraid of that. We followed Boruto's scent all the way here. I've had him learn nearly all the scents of. And Mitsuki has a snake that he's talking about that made him follow Boruto's scent all the way here. And he's saying that I've had him learn nearly all the scents of our teammates and comrades. And we know this from when Sasuke was fighting Orochimaru that snakes use thermal, I think it's thermal vision, to see movements and stuff like that, and they depend on their nose a lot. And I think their nose is on their tongue, actually. Or their tongue plays an important part in smelling. Whatever. I am not a snake expert. So, I don't care if I'm wrong. So you had to blow off the mission to come here. Sorry guys. Well, this is the mission, isn't it? Ha! Buy me a caramel macchiato and I'll forgive you. And that's Sarada being, you know, Sarada. I'll take a cappuccino and panini. Panini? Huh. Sure. Talk about having a price. If that's the case, then leave it to me. I can even buy out the whole store. Tento has got no chill. You go into the club and you want to buy a drink, Tento buys the whole club. Tento, my man. So Tento says, if that's the case, then leave it to me. I can even buy out the whole store for you if you want. What? The Tento? Someone's coming. Something's happening. Oh, his arm. The seal is still there. The seal is returned back to its normal shape. So the seal is gone. Alright. So the diamond is one thing, right? So before, the first thing that we saw was a diamond. his arm started to hurt him, like it started aching, and then the seal came up from Little Diamond in his hand, and then now I think it's ached again or something, I don't know, but something happened, and he looks and the seal is gone and the diamond is still there. So it says, I don't feel any pain or numbness or anything. What the heck was that? It can't be you are with the organization. So Boruto remembers what boss said, and he's looking at his arm. He says, what's with the serious face? Did something happen? No, nothing at all. You see, this is what they always do in anime. When there's something that you need to talk about, like for example in real life, that you need to talk about with say your parents. Like the kids at school are getting killed and you know who's killing them, and your parents ask you, is everything alright? You're gonna say, yes, everything's fine. And you never really tell them what's happening, and this drags on for chapters and chapters on end. Like seriously. So they say, caramel macchiato and cappuccino, was it? Well, let's get going then. And they're back in the hidden leaf. First off, I think it's Konohamaru. So Konohamaru Sensei is giving them the business. He says, I greatly appreciate you safely rescuing Sir Tento. Well done. But I can't let slide the fact that you abandoned a mission that you'd accepted. Of course, I do have to take into consideration the very complex circumstances at play this time. But regardless, you'd best prepare yourselves for any punishment. And Boruto is looking like, bleh. Sarada is not looking. Like, seriously. Mitsuki is badass as usual, and Tento is looking, like Tento. I hope he becomes a ninja. I think he would be pretty cool as a ninja. I was the one who acted on my own, Boruto says. If there's any punishment, then I'll take it all myself. Give all your hate to me. I can handle it. Boruto becoming Uchiha here. I can't let that happen. Any team violation is taken as a collective responsibility. If you truly care about your teammates, then don't forget that. Nak, Tento! Papa! Tento looks like I had a kid when his father comes in. You're safe, Tento. Are you hurt anywhere? Grab. Ow. I'm fine. Not a scratch on me. I was so worried, Tento. Hang on, Dad, you're embarrassing me. And everyone's smiling. Like, all these guys have the same shaped face. Like, nobody comes from a different family. Are you guys seeing this? I think I'm going to put this panel on screen. It's on page 22, perhaps. It's about page 21, 22, depending on where you're reading, when Tento's father comes in. And it's at the bottom of the panel where you see Sarada, Boruto, Mitsuki. And in the next panel right beside it, there's Konohamaru Sensei. They all have the same cheek, like they're all from the same family. And I suggest they're all, descendants from one person. Hey Dad, guess what? I fought using the shuriken techniques Boruto taught me. I practiced a whole lot, and I'm gonna try my best every day from now on to become a great adult that can support you. And there is the will of fire drawn in his eyes, and his dad is like, oh, Tento. His dad didn't actually say that, guys. So they're outside of, I'm not certain where that is. It's a building, but I'm not certain I know this building. I truly thank you all, says Tento's father. You have my gratitude. We're just happy that you're all safe. Take care of yourselves. And that's Konohamaru being awkward. Tento. And he's going to give him back that card. This card you gave me, I'm returning it. No. Boruto, you remember, don't you, what I told you before? I think Tento is going to change from now on. If you really want something, then no matter how hard it is to get it, you've got to do it with your own strength, right? And that's Tento speaking. I'm pretty proud of him. I like this kid. Grin. I just said grin. That's so embarrassing, but he grins apparently. Looks like you finally get it. It's nice when you have character development like that. Thanks, Boruto, for everything. And he's going to run home in the sunset with his dad now. Yeah, until we meet again. So there's somewhere, the sky is, well, I'm going to assume it's blue, given that it's not colored. The grass is also green, the bushes are also green. Ah, damn it all. Another crap pack. What? Crap pack? What's a crap pack? Crap pack, not the card that you want. I guess it really won't just pop up that easily, says Mitsuki. And there's a fat kid here. Fools really never do learn their lesson. Shut up! What way is that to speak to your precious customer? Oh, I don't know who that fatty is. You really are a fool though. I don't know. Sarada. Oh, so that is Sarada. If you wanted that card so badly, you should have just been honest and taken it. Well, it's not like you understand. Wow, Boruto. There's something Sarah doesn't understand and you do. And she looks pissed. Man, give me a pack too. Oh, what the hell is about to happen? Oh, it's a woman. Fatty is a woman. Oh my gosh. Well, this is a surprise. Well, that's gonna be 30 euro. If she gets a card in that one pack, I'm going to lose my shit. Not much, not as much as Boruto though. There's 10 cards in each pack, says Mitsuki. You'll be lucky if you get a card that's above an R or rare rating. R, she looks like she know all about R ratings. Wink wink. Go. Somehow I'm really nervous all of a sudden. What? What? You already? Yeah, she got that. And that's Orochimaru, isn't it? Yep. So she gets Extreme Ninja Scrolls SSR, the legendary 3 ninja, well, legendary Sanin, that's what I'm saying, legendary Sanin, Orochimaru. Damn. Wow. Oh, Orochimaru. Whoa, it's a SSR, super extreme rare. What? SSR? I've never seen that card before. Who is that? And that's Orochimaru, so Misky knows something. This sucks, and besides, it doesn't even look like him. What's with? Oh yeah, because Sarah did meet Orochimaru back when she was meeting Sasuke. What's with that face? He changes his physical appearance quite often, but recently he's been taking that face on a lot. Well, Mitsuki, you sure know a lot about him. Well, of course I do. It's my dad. Oh, Mitsuki confirms it's Orochimaru is his dad. Oh my god. Well, of course I do. It's my dad after all. Alright, Mitsuki, you go. Big reveal. Well, it's not a big reveal. It's more of a big confirmation. So, Orochimaru is Mitsuki's dad. What did Orochimaru fuck? Who did Orochimaru say? Who's his mommy? We don't know. But we'll find out soon. So, this is getting very interesting. I may still be like this now, but one day you'll definitely be able to. I know you will, Boruto. And he has a card collection that he's putting it away in. Become an awesome ninja. Oh, and there's Sasuke, SSR rank, the supporting shadow Uchiha Sasuke. So, Tendo is saying you can become an awesome ninja that can support the Hokage. Alright, so I'm guessing Naruto is also as well. Obviously, on Naruto is SSR. Let's get going. Well then. Well, I think it's probably pointless, but I'll start off by telling you this anyway. You should speak honestly for your own body's sake, you piece of shit. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, interrogation. Morino Ibuko. And what's it, Yamanaka Sai? You go by nowadays. All the information I have is certainly extremely valuable to you bastards. But if I'm not getting anything in exchange, then I'm not saying a word. Enter Sasuke. If Sasuke steps in or someone, well, I don't think Sarada has that much control of the Sharingan. But, and Kakashi doesn't have his. So if Sasuke comes in, he's screwed. Don't get cocky, scum. Fine, have it your way. I'll make sure you thoroughly regret this. Create the doors open. I'm telling you, if that is Sasuke, this is going to. Oh, it's Sasuke! Oh my god, it's Sasuke! Sasuke Sensei! And this guy knows who Sasuke is because he is pissing himself right now. Alright. Hey there, Sasuke! Sorry for calling you out here. No, you're doing me a favor. I have been wanting to speak to him directly. Oh, Sasuke has a bone to pick with him. Like, this guy is screwed. He's sweating with a Nile this moment. You know who I am, don't you? Of course you does. And there's it. The Renegade is glaring out, and the tint. Okay, guys. I don't know what the freaking things in the Renegade is called. It's the same things from the Sharingan. Like my friend said, they were called dogmas, but I don't think that's what it is. Someone said they were called panpos. Well, the thing in the Renegade that's from the Sharingan, that little asterisk thing, that's also there. Uchiha, Sasuke, and he is shitting himself right now. Of course you do. Anyone who's worked in the shadows and in the underworld for any length of time knows of me. Which means all that human waste, like you know full well exactly how far I'm willing to go. Oh, he's pissing himself, alright. Sasuke doesn't have the Sharingan on, but the Rinnegan is there, and the Rinnegan is pretty damn intimidating. What do you know about the seal on Boruto's palm? Oh, Sasuke knows about it. Sasuke knows about that seal. Alright. He's So he's sweating, he knows what's coming. He says, I don't know anything detailed about it. Honest. I just overheard a conversation. I was spoiled for this part as well, guys. I overheard a conversation among some suspicious guys wearing black robes. I was spoiled for those guys in black robes as well. Where was it? How many people were there? I don't remember. I just happened to come across them by chance in the basement of some building I'd snuck in to rob long ago. I don't even know how many people there were. But they... That's right. So wow. Here's a wall full of different seals. And this wall is going to be of interest to us going forward. I am pretty certain of that. So you know what, guys? I think I'll put this picture. I think I'll put this frame on screen as well. It says they were called Kara. This written as shell or husk. Well, who knows? So they're all wearing black. There's 1, 2, 4 of them in this panel. There's a wall that they're looking at with some seals. And one of the seals that we've seen here is actually on Boruto's arm that we saw previously. So, you know, this is getting interesting. Kara. That's the first I've heard that name. On pure instinct, I could tell they were trouble. I got out of there as fast as I could. This may be reaching a bit. Is it reaching that they want to say here? Anyway, it says this may be reaching a bit, but I know full well of Orochimaru's cursed seals. The things that appeared on Boruto, the thing that appeared on that Okage brat was something completely different. Anyways, it's not like it makes any difference to me. And Sasuke is looking down upon him. Well, Sasuke always does that. That's what makes him so epic. What is happening? Somebody's screaming. Oh, it's a Kara, guys. You call Sir Jigen. So one member is called Jigen. And he has that diamond on his chin. I was also spoiled for this, guys, but it's fine. Since I'm seeing it for the first time, it's not so bad. So he has this diamond on his chin. And there's another member. There's 2 of them. So right here, there's 3 of them. There's a fat one. There's one that looks to have a goatee. And, oh, there's 4 of them because there's a short one in the bottom of the frame. Maybe that's a old hag. A wrinkly old hag. And then I think maybe Jigen may be the leader. He has a diamond on his forehead. On his chin, sorry. And the next panel says, as the prologue ends, the curtain raises on fate and conflict. And he says, welcome, shall we begin? And that's all of them. So that's the chapter, guys. Apparently, Kara is our new, our new enemies for some reason. We don't know much about them as yet. There's a fair bit we can deduce from what we've learned. And we're going to see how this develops. I'm actually looking forward to the next chapter. So this is what I've wanted all along. A chapter that says, you know what, you got to see the next chapter. This is what I've wanted all along. We're out of the movie stuff. We are out of the guidance. We're out of all the old stuff that we knew about. This is new material, fresh meat. So yeah, let's get going. We are going to enjoy this. Let's see what happens there. I think there's some color spreads left. Yeah. And there's a god-awful drawing of Sarada. I think I'll put this on screen, guys. So there's a god-awful drawing of Sarada as well. There's one of Mitsuki and Boruto, but that's not so bad. They look pretty cool in that. And there's one more of Sakura and Sasuke. And Sasuke looks like a fucking aardvark. Sasuke, did you get a nose job? What? So that's Sasuke and Sakura right there. So you know what, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.